Have at it, man.
How's morning stuff?
It's good. The most important place right here.
Is he going to be 100%?
The most important place right here. It doesn't matter what facts are about the knee, or is it his ankle? I mean, that's how you look at it. He's very tough-minded. Stubborn in a good way.
How many of the guys are 100% up there right now?
I don't make predictions. I know it's a time of year that excitement is paramount, being excited for competition, and all the process of getting there, and the process of qualifying and putting together a season so you put yourself in the best position seed-wise, and all that's over. So now it's time to get excited. This team has shown that it can get ready. This team has shown that it's got a lot of firepower, and the way they wrestle is the way you would want a team to wrestle, aggressive, and being able to come back from a little bit of adversity here and there. So, there's a lot of reasons to really get up for this because of the seniors we have, because of the freshmen, first chance, doing something that's similar to last year, where you run the table, so to speak. That's not automatic, and that's one thing that's great about this group is they know it's not automatic.
If Beatty had still been on the championship side of the bracket, would he have continued to wrestle?
That's a decision we would have made the same way we made it Sunday morning. And I talked to him, and the conversations that we had went that direction. And, we will never know, but the smart thing to do for him, there was no retweak to the injury, but the smart thing to do when you're weighing the odds is to be smart.
Being smart, but that still has to be a tough situation.
For him, it wasn't his call. He was definitely going in his head. And when I first approached him on it, it was, I'm going, I'm wrestling. Didn't come here to, whatever, to get whatever. Came here to win the tournament. And, we're about the same thing, me and him meeting. Explained it to him, but we're also about the next step, too.
How tough is that as a coach? When you talk about being on the same page, but they still have to make that.
Well, you as a coach, you do what's best for your athlete first. That wasn't necessarily what was best for the team even. That was what's best for Chad Beatty. And, that's certainly, we won't repeat that, obviously, the national tournament. This is the one where you wrestle it all the way to the end. And I think Chad Beatty proved to himself a lot in terms of what he can do out there and how non-limiting that injury is. I mean, we talk about, how limiting the injury is, and I think he found out a lot about the same thing with, when I was talking about with Morningstar, He just made things happen. Things that maybe people are like, wow, I don't know how he can do that. I mean, the experts. We heard about a similar scenario where a guy's still on crutches 13 weeks post-op. Same situation, same procedure to fix it. The guy won't get off the crutches. We were off the crutches on the day the doctor said we could get off the crutches. We were in the room the day before the doctor said we could get in the room. And that's accelerating the process. He's very determined. And so while it was tough to talk to him about standards that we're not about, it's it's a smart thing to do.
What's the process like, I guess, of maintaining the energy level that you need, knowing that you have now like a week and a half before it happens?
The process is the same, except you're making adjustments for the end of the year. And things get sharper, they get more intense, they get shorter. We're not shutting it down by any means, but it's in and out time. And are they ready? They're ready. They're ready because it's time to be ready. Excitement level and the motivation level are high.
Would a national title without any individual champs be unacceptable this year?
That's funny because Big Ten tournament that we had, that's supposedly unacceptable too. Those are words that were put into my mouth. Absolutely, you can say, there's always going to be, let me finish what I was going to say. Absolutely, there's no way that we were thinking that way as a staff or as a program, that it was unacceptable, those results last weekend. There's always disappointment in wrestling unless you have 10 champions. And in a tournament, in order to have 10 champions, you're going to have to win 30 to 40 matches in a row. And when you don't do that, because everybody's about winning the championship, there's always going to be some disappointment. And so that gets blown way out of proportion. That and the fact that this program is about domination. This program doesn't take injury time. This program tries to win by large margins, more than not, meaning that, instead of to play it safe, we're going after the bonus points, but in a smart way. And what I'm getting at is, because of that, it gets blown out of proportion that if we squeak one out, that's unacceptable. That's not where I'm coming from. So what's not acceptable is exhibiting behavior that is contrary to what I would call a championship attitude. And if we're hustling and we're of a high attitude, then we're good. We're real good. And that's all we demand.